My past, ay, my bitch don't love me no more. Ay, she kick me out, I'm like, bro.
Hey guys, it's so good to see you again. And welcome to episode 87 of Girl Sex Battle. And this video is going to be a review on this battle girl that I have just obtained from the recent event called the puzzle event. And that puzzle event came out along with a scam tree event. Yes, scam tree for the win! And somehow, after spending at least 6,000 diamonds, I managed to get 3 pieces of pendants. And therefore, I've managed to obtain this brute girl who has a big breast, nice stockings, very sexy ponytail, holding a ruler, transparent one, and she will be my tuition teacher. Woo! I don't know how to compare this girl with the other teacher whose name is Ruby, the one holding the penknife one. Also look like a teacher. So this girl is a front battle girl. Strength, initially a 3-star Eladrin's battle girl. Look at that build. Oh my goodness, I can't even see her bra. And it's just protruding out like a big melons. I wish such teacher exists in Singapore, especially in secondary school. And of course that includes university and polytechnics. ITE too. Yeah. Such teacher will be able to motivate me to study harder rather than other teachers who looks like a man and teach all those boring stuff like math, geography, biology, science, mother tongue, social studies, all these shit subjects that we have to take. End of the day, doesn't really apply that much when you go to work. Oh, she was wearing glasses too. Look at how beautiful is Amanda. And you know what? Amanda is a nice name for a girl. It's just so hard to find such sexy teacher in school, you know. Alright, let's look at the stats. She has pretty high in defense and PvP and support. Front tank with variety of restriction abilities. Do you want to learn something interesting? Yes, I want to learn something interesting. Can you teach me more about sex, please? So at 3-star, she is very high in strength and INT. So the more strength and INT she has, which means to say that she will increase more spell resistance as well as more HP and attack power. And so this is how her stats is at level 61. I never maxed her yet. So let's take a look at her skills, shall we? So here is final exam. Final exam. Amanda handed out 3 kinds of test paper. So one is Japanese, one is math, blah blah blah, causes a negative effect, physical damage, and damage increased by X amount. Okay. Even I see also, even stupid people don't understand when it comes to reading such description. Allow me to give you an illustration so that you can understand better from what I'm trying to tell you. So final exam is her first skill. In the battlefield, you will see blue color paper, which is the Japanese paper, will only be applied to strength battle girls such as Iron Fist, Sisha, Aegis. And what are the negative effects? Very simple. Increase the damage taken. So if let's say somebody hits a girl 5000 damage, if the debuff is applied to this girl, she will suffer more than the usual damage. That's why I put these numbers for illustration purposes. Just for show. Very simple. Okay, the next one is the red color paper. You see on top of the girl. Apply to only intelligent better girls such as Lily, Annie, and who else? Nagia. And what kind of negative effect? Is to reduce their MP. So who knows if this girl can also be used in Infinity? I'm not sure. Maybe it won't because the Doge is not an intelligent better girl. Or maybe this doesn't even apply to monsters, you know. Douche is one of the monster. So maybe this is irrelevant to the monster. Monster can't learn anything one. All they learn is woo woo. That's all. Simple. And then for English, you see green color paper. And this only applies to agility better girls such as Javelin, Gambler, Wild Girl, Caitlyn. And what is the negative effect? Is to immobilize this type of better girl. Means they cannot move. Make them cannot move. Immobilize. So that's what final exam Amanda's ulti first skill is all about. Alright, let's move on to the second skill. It's called Exclusive Tutor, if I'm not wrong. Because of the stupid plus blocking the word. Amanda deals large amount of physical damage to the enemies in front of her based on their max HP. So high HP such as Aquaris or Holder. Wow, that's amazing. Or even Shivali. Shivali also has very high HP because her passive increases her strength. So with that said, Amanda's second skill can do that much damage, making use of their max HP. And who knows that Amanda's second skill can deal so much damage because of such scenario or circumstances. And over time she'll recover some HP the moment she take the damage over the next 5 seconds. Very straightforward. Okay, third skill, quiet please. Japanese they call Shizuka ni shite kudasai. Amanda is immune to control. Okay, so which means to say that when she casts her skill, she is immune to control. And that's pretty cool. So blah blah blah. And this is a level debuff. It say inevitably hit the enemies below level 71. Blah blah blah. Okay, let's bring my illustration. Just one moment please. Okay, here comes my illustration. So very simple. Quiet please. Third skill. So example 1, if nurse were to cast ulti, which is considered a spell skill. So what is going to happen if they cast? It can also interrupt. This skill interrupts them. And it casts on all enemies. So based on example 1, nurse will take physical damage and get silenced at the same time. So whereas for example 2, if Pandaria were to cast ulti, her ulti deals physical damage. So what is going to happen is she will straight away take spell damage and get slowed down. Slow down, I believe most likely is the movement speed. I'm not sure if that applies to Pandaria's attack speed as well. I'm not sure about that. So don't really ask me. Most likely is slowing their movement. And another thing to know that why do I put a cross in the middle? Because these two things cannot intervene together one. During the duration, only one thing can happen, which is either example 1 or example 2. So after example 1 is over, if example 2 were to kick in, then it will just kick in simply. Bottom line is example 1 and example 2 cannot kick in at the same time. Okay, her fourth skill is her passive. Her passive is simple, increase the HP, and if Amanda were to take damage from enemy attacks, she will reduce their damage output. Physical damage and spell damage, reducing their attack power and spell power respectively. And you look at the HP increase. This much. And this can be comparable with Wukong's awakening. Let's take a look at Wukong's very quickly. Okay, this is Wukong's 5th skill, Monkey King. Just increase this much HP only. Aiyo, very disappointing, you know. Amanda's 4th skill is already so much better as compared with Wukong's 5th skill. I wish the developers can do some adjustment to Wukong or even give Wukong Blood Awakening. Could be one of the worst SX battle girl ever. Nowadays Wukong dies so easily, nobody uses Wukong. Alright, enough talk and let's bring her to the battlefield. I'm going to bring her to chapter 8, the Wild Girl picture. Here has Wild Girl agility, Annie with intelligence, and Iron Fist as strength. So here is a very good example to showcase Amanda. So look at her skill rotation. She uses her 3rd skill first, interrupts the enemy already. Oh, she is so angry. Basic attack and then her 2nd skill. And she uses a ruler as her weapon? How do you think her ruler can fight against a sword? Her ruler will definitely break, you know. Because this ruler is not only transparent, it's made of plastic. Oh my goodness. And this ulti can easily identify those punks, their attributes. See the silence logo. Oh shit. See, they interrupted already. Look at that. 3 different colors of papers. But oh well. Okay, I'm going to try this again. I'm going to bring someone else around her level. So she's level 61. How about I bring Edward? Sorry, there's no rabbit. Let's bring Edward to accompany her. But from my findings, Amanda is very good at crowd control, most likely used in PvP rather than PvE. If you're fighting against girls, maybe you may bring Amanda to Conquest. Who knows that she can be so helpful. Here you can see a different display on Edward. She's like wearing a shirt dress.
テストしてあげるわ。
切って切ってきれいになーれ。
And Edward just simply nuked them.
虫系の分際で。
テストしてあげるわ。パワーアップ。
Oh,
ことになったな。はあ、私終わりなのね。
yep, so that's how it is when it comes to using Amanda. Oh, this is sick, man.
Quack.
テストしてあげるわ。一生凍てつきなさい。テストしてあげるわ。
ごめんなさい。
Okay lah, Amanda not so bad. However, there are so many different ways to counter Amanda, such as ninja that can use silence, or somebody who has a lot of crowd control such as Tiffany, Moped or Diva, or even Rivali, or there could be somebody who does too much damage, for example Kratos, Javelin, Revolver, Caitlyn, or even Boxer. Must be Blood Awakened though. So I'll leave it to you guys to decide whether Amanda is worth maxing. So that's it for this review on Amanda. I hope you like this review. And if you expect me to see more reviews on other girls, I'll be glad to do that for you. Just that you'll never know which girl I'll be doing some review, and I'll be more than glad to do some compilation videos and some PvP videos. Somebody asked me for more PvP videos on Cynthia. Sure, I will do that for you. Okay, that's it for now. If you like it, hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe it. And I'll see you again in the next video. Bye bye and God bless you.